Windows 10 videos, I want to talk to you about desktops, multiple desktops. Now, if you're like me, I typically have pretty messy desktop. Plus, I might be working in, upwards of 10 windows at a time. And they become hard to manage on one desktop. So Windows 10 gives you multiple desktops. Here's one of the fast ways to access it. Down in the bottom left-hand corner, you have a button called Task View, and I talked about that in another video. If I click that, it pops up and shows me what is open. I also have a little button down in the bottom right-hand corner here that says New Desktop, and if I click that, I get a second desktop. Notice if I go here, it's entirely blank. If I click that Task View button again and go back to Desktop 1, here are my windows again. So let's go over to Desktop 2 for a minute. I'm just going to start up some programs. So let's say this desktop is what I will be working my Office applications in. Maybe I got Word, I got Excel. And now what I'd like to do is switch back to their desktop. Now for me, it's going to drive me nuts if I have to click Task View, choose the desktop, and go there. So what I can do is I can give you a keyboard shortcut. Now I've heard in a few different videos that it's just Control and the left and right arrows, and that doesn't actually do anything. And they've actually mentioned that in a couple videos. I believe even one of the Microsoft guys says it in a speech. So what you need to do is hold down Control and the Windows key, and you can use your left and right arrows, and that's going to hop from desktop to desktop. Makes it really convenient for switching to these desktops. The other thing you can do if you access Task View is I can actually move a window from one desktop to another, and we can simply click and drag it into the desktop I want it to be active in. If I go to that desktop, there you can see the windows there. So some of you may be familiar with this if you have used Macs before. It's been around on a Mac for a very long time. One of the great features about a Mac, and thankfully now we have it in Windows. I prefer Windows, and it's just a great tool to use when you're organizing your windows and trying to be more productive at work or even at home.